what to do with it.
Yeah, hands up now, stop dropping that left hand.
Corners, 10 seconds.
That's Pat Barrett, the unmistakable figure of Pat Barrett in the corner. He was some fighter.
Round 4.
Himself won British and European titles. He of the murderous left hook into the 4th round, and this is a close fight. It's a tight fight. It's a skillful fight. Good fight to watch.
Like I say, this is that type of fight where it's not a war of attrition, but it's tiring because you're so switched on. The concentration factor is so high that you're burning energy neurologically. Just from you get fatigued because of you're so switched on. You're burning the energy.
Just a little bit short with that right hand there, Barrett. Donovan just inches in, throws the left and then pulls away back.
See, Barrett comes firing back with the right hand and then Donovan goes back with the left hand.
And they're both just looking to try and work to the body. Good jab there from Donovan. And again.
Yep, good body shot from Donovan. Just being that little bit busier here.
Short with that left, but he brings it back nice and quick. Gets those gloves back up. And that's what I was talking about before, Matt. He can tend to just walk in behind that left hand, but if you're going to do that, if you follow it in all the way, then it's quite difficult for Barrett to really do anything about it unless he just takes that step back and gives himself a bit more room.
Yeah, good work from Donovan. Barrett's deceiving with that left hand as well, the jab. He's got quite long arms and he shoots it from the hip. Good speed behind his jab.
Just dabbing with the jab there, Donovan. Barrett comes back with his, and Donovan again just kind of rushes him a little bit. Nice right hand to the body there from Barrett.
Good left hook there from Barrett. Donovan landed a couple of good long left hooks himself, but that was a good short, sharp left hook counter from Barrett. And again there, doubling up head and body.
Good defense there though from Donovan. Had the gloves up in place.
Yeah, and a good southpaw jab as well, snapping the head back of Barrett. Very well matched here. Nothing in it between the two of them.
Final 10 seconds of the round. Neat little counter punch there from Donovan. Not much in this one again.
Brilliant round. Brilliant round. Get back to business. Great stuff. Great stuff. Where's that black hill?
So Felix Cash just looking to get loose, get a little bit of a sweat on. Big night for him. Last time out against Jack Cullen, that was the kind of seasoning he needed, really. It had been a stop-start career up until that point. He went through a bit of a fire on that occasion, got through it. Wellborn has walked through the fire plenty of times. He has been stopped a few times, but that was all at super welter. He's stronger at middle.
Don't fall in. When you're throwing the shots, you're falling in. And you're allowing him to counter you. You don't need to look at his feeling with the jab. That's what I'm saying. Work from the outside.
10 seconds, corners.
From the outside, you know where he is. Yeah. No.
Seconds out. Round 5.
So into the 5th. Well, Spencer Oliver making that technical point there that Barrett needs to get his lead foot outside the lead foot of the southpaw. That's what the coaching manual will tell you. And Matt, do you want to explain why you want to do that as an orthodox fighter?
Yeah, you can, but he's falling short a little bit, and Donovan's just countering him over the top with the southpaw, and he's offsetting him, and he's more balanced, he's in a better position, and he's also landing the left hand into the body. I like Donovan. It's a close fight. There's not a lot in this. I've got Donovan 3 rounds to 1 up, but you know it could be 2-2.
Donovan just in and out with the feet, takes that left hand on the gloves there from Zelfa Barrett. Pat Barrett in between rounds was telling his nephew that he's falling in. He needs to set things up with that jab.
Yeah, he's certainly looking to be more positive here. He's the one coming forward now. He has been backing off on the back foot. Good body shot from Barrett.
Decent left hand from Donovan as he just stepped across. Right hand to the body there from Barrett, who's just looking to try and just close that gap a little bit more. Good thumping jab there, though, from Donovan. Straight down the pipe, but he's being put under more pressure here by Barrett.
Yeah, good body shot from Barrett. Donovan landing good combinations, but Barrett always fires back. He's coming forward now, Barrett. I think he feels like he needs to get into this fight a little bit more and maybe back Donovan up. Both men landing good body shots. Oh, good shot from Donovan.
Good 1-2 there from Donovan. The corner loved that one. I was just going to say that Barrett has turned the temperature up a bit in this round, and he has, but Donovan's responding.
Yeah, that was a really crisp, lovely backhand. He just turned it to the right hook, straight left combination. That buzzed Barrett momentarily. I think he's come back now. Good left hook from Barrett there.
Was good left to the body, then he switched upstairs with it too. That left to the body can be a real weapon for him. There's another left to the body, and this is punishing stuff in this round from both of these two.
Yeah, he landed a good left uppercut to the head there, and then two good body shots, Barrett.
Well, the tempo has been raised. As I said, it was Barrett who raised it, but Donovan has gone with him.
Yeah, clever stuff there from Donovan, just pivoting, getting up onto the shoulder, changing the angle, and then fired two straight left hands down the middle.
Closing seconds, ticking up to the halfway point. Barrett again was just stalking right towards the end of the round there as the bell goes.
Okay. Okay. Now listen. Let me see your face, yeah? Yeah. Okay. You're waiting, you're moving your head, and you're being stationary.
Yeah, there was that lovely left hand bang on the chin. That hurt Barrett again, come firing back down the middle again. Yeah, legs dipped a little bit. That was good work from Donovan. Yeah, and there's that left uppercut, two body shots that Barrett throwed. He really came back into the round in the second half.
Right. You're up to the head and come back. Right. But you can't just look for one single shot. It's not going to work. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, come on. How you feeling?
Corners, 10 seconds.
Come on then. This is what we've worked.
Nice and calm there in the corner from Pat Barrett. He's telling him that he can't just look for those single shots, if you heard that he's got to work more in combinations, got to put more punches together.
Yeah, close fight this. Both men really sharp, both looking to counterpunch at times. I think Donovan just a bit busier, nicking a few of these rounds.
Well, 4-1 in rounds on your card through 5, and as you say, there have been some close ones, but overall, really, the cleaner work, for the most part, has come from Donovan. He has punched in bunches, whereas Barrett, as his trainer has been saying, has been looking for those single shots, those pot shots. Donovan with a good combination back off the ropes there as well. Yeah, Barrett's trying to just use his feet, get into range and get to work here. But one thing you can see too, Matt, from the start of the fight is that Donovan is growing in confidence, because it's been a long time since he's really had to dig in and have a proper fight. Probably 7 years. We have to go back to WSB, and you just don't really know if it's there anymore, and he's showing us that it is.
Yeah, really growing in confidence, really almost a swagger to his work here, really putting shots together now. Great confidence coming from Donovan. And more urgency, I think, coming from Barrett too. I think he feels now that maybe the fight's slipping away, or he's certainly slipping behind on the cards. Again, the accuracy, the combinations. Donovan having the better of the action. Again, lovely movement there, spinning off the ropes. This is good work, good body shots though from Barrett. Good left
there
hook.
from Barrett, went to the body, then up to the head, and he looked stunned momentarily there. Donovan, he dropped the gloves, but it looks like he's got his wits back about him. Barrett trying to close in. There was a shake of the head there from Donovan. It looked like he was in trouble, but he's coming back well.
Yeah, these are good right. Barrett landed a couple of good right hands, and then Donovan's coming back here. Great action here in the 6th round.
Barrett just trying to leap into a left hand again there. He's still looking for these big single shots for the most part. Good combination there from Donovan. Left hand down the middle, got through. And then a left hand to the pit of the stomach. Barrett trying to come forward, takes his feet back and evades the fists of Donovan that time.
This is the best I've ever seen Donovan box. Really, really good stuff from him. His accuracy is brilliant. He's working body and head, sharp counter punching. You know, because Barrett's boxing well too, but Donovan just a step ahead of him.
Wasn't quite in range there, Barrett, and then Donovan just landed a couple as he was on the way in. He's done everything he can, Barrett, in this round just to try and increase the pressure on his opponent. And Donovan is being made to work very hard, but he's finding the answers currently.
Yeah, good round from Donovan. I mean, Barrett landing good right hooks there, but Donovan spinning, pivoting, getting back into the centre. Real crafty stuff from him. Left hands down the middle, accuracy, very, very good.
Another 3 minutes, right? Yep. Brilliant. Your boxer, brilliant. How's the engine? Very good. Brilliant. Concentrate, right? Same again. Don't get caught with that, silly, right?
Well, Kenneth Egan in the corner there, his friend and his trainer. Training fighters wasn't something he really planned to do, but when Eric Donovan came knocking, he knew that he couldn't say no. Andy Lee's done a little bit of work with Eric Donovan too earlier in his career for one of his fights, and they'll be happy with the way things are going so far, but this is by no means over. Good solid right hand there from Barrett, who will just look to keep working away, confident that he will be able to bring something to bear down the stretch. But the movement of Donovan has been good. It's been difficult for Barrett to pin him down. Barrett looking for the jab. Again, both of them just dipping in with that front foot, then coming back out again, timing their movements almost simultaneously. Good accurate backhand again there from Donovan. He just sets those feet and lets the combination go. It's not really hurting Barrett, but they count.
No, he's not hurting Barrett, but this is brilliant boxing from Donovan. He is outboxing him here now. Barrett trying to get closer, trying to force the action, landing body shots, but Donovan boxing well on the outside.
Barrett just opening out for a right hand there, and Donovan again with the short
big
big
shots.
left hand there from Barrett, and down goes Donovan just as he'd opened up himself and landed, and that left just came swinging high. He was standing a bit tall, and he went down heavily there, and Barrett quick across the ring, just looking to try and take advantage. He looked okay when he was stood in front of the referee there, Donovan. He's got to try and grab hold now, get on his bike or get in close and wrap him up. And Barrett just trying to load up on that right hand, put absolutely everything into this good right hand on the inside there from Barrett. Donovan managed to take it, just a little bit of a stumble backwards. Massive left hook there from Barrett, and then he goes down to the body. Donovan just about managing to stay on his feet here.
Yeah, he's unsteady here, Donovan. Barrett looking to get the knockout here. Good head movement as well from Barrett there, just sliding under the shots. Donovan showing a lot of heart here, trying to punch back and fight back. think he's still hurt, though. His chin is a little bit in the air as well.
30 seconds remaining in the round, and a little bit more of a swagger now about Zelfa Barrett as he comes to the centre of the ring. Donovan, though, has got his wits back about him. Scored there with a left hand, but Barrett able to just
big shot again.
Massive right hand from Zelfa Barrett. How did Donovan take that? It was huge, and he's cuffing him around, and down he goes again. Just a handful of seconds remaining in the round. And he's going to get to 8 here. The referee, Donovan, looks at the corner, gets back to his feet, and he beats the count. But that's going to be a 10-7 round for Zelfa Barrett, putting him down with the left hook originally, and then just beating him to the canvas towards the end of the round. He's won some massive shots there. Let's listen in.
How are you feeling?
I feel alright, just fucking leave in.
Right, just box clever down this round, right?
Yeah.
How are we doing? Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
good, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Let me tire myself out.
You're going to have to meet him though as well. Because if you don't, you're going to be all over you like a fucking cheap suit, right?
Yeah.
A couple of hard shots, but box clever, keep your hands high, right?
Yeah.
Good stuff. So, someone round done, it's gone now. Yeah.
He was boxing so well, but that was a big left hook, bang on the chin, went down heavy.
Okay, smart now.
And when he got up, he was hurt.
High guard.
He was only
Land your own shot. Land your own shot.
times I thought Barrett was going to get him out of there.
Well, good advice in the corner there from Egan, because Donovan was saying, I just need to stay away in this next round, let him punch himself out. And Kenneth Egan was saying, you can't just do that. You've got to put some punches together. You've got to hit him hard to keep him off, or he'll just swarm all over you. That was a huge round for Zelfa Barrett, and right when he needed one.
Yeah, he needed landing some good body shots here already. Barrett at the start of this round, looping that road. That was a good body shot back from Donovan up the middle.
That's the kind of punch that Egan was talking about, just something to take some wind out of the sails. Right hand, and he's back on the heels again here, Donovan. Left hook comes in from Barrett. Another massive left hook from Barrett. He's showing a chin here, Donovan, that's for sure. This is round 8 of 10 scheduled. He's taking some heavy artillery here, Eric Donovan. Barrett didn't really land that one clean. The right hand, lovely little left there from Barrett. Just dug the body from close range.
Yeah, I mean, you see the difference in the power when Barrett lands, he hurts Donovan. Donovan's busy and he's accurate and he's sharp with the counter punching, and he puts combinations together lovely, but the single hard shots, the ones that can do the damage and turn things around, are coming from Barrett. But this is good stuff from Donovan, putting shots together, firing back.
Well, this is exactly what he has to do, or as his trainer said, Barrett will just be all over him. Clash of heads there, I think, maybe, as they came together. Huge left hook there from Zelfa Barrett, and he's put onto the flat of his back there, Donovan, and the referee has correctly suspended the count and waved the fight over, because he'd taken some big punches in the preceding 3 minutes. He'd been put down pretty heavy a couple of times, and that left hook, well, I talked about it earlier on. I talked about the perfect tutor he has for that left hook in his uncle Pat, and it was murderous, and he went straight onto the flat of his back. And what a fight we've just seen there, Matt, because Donovan, well, he rolled back the ears, really. He's just getting the oxygen as he sits on his stool there, and we just have to make sure that he's absolutely okay. But there's a lot to be proud of there for Donovan, because he showed such a high technical level of ability that we knew he had, but he also showed an awful lot of bottle. Barrett, to give him credit, he was behind. He needed something huge, but he kept that confidence that he could deliver it, and boy, did he.
Yeah, I can only speak highly of both men. I thought Donovan was brilliant. He showed great skill, great technique. He was crafty, clever. He was spinning off the ropes into the center of the ring. He was going up and down, head and body with the shots. His straight left, his counter punching. He was so sharp. He was more accurate. He was out landing and out busying Barrett, particularly early on. You know, the difference was the power, probably, and that's what turned things around. And Barrett had that power. I don't think Donovan could really hurt Barrett, but when Barrett landed, you know, he had that power that could turn things around. And you know, credit to him. He was sharp early on too. They both were. It was a game of chess early on, and Donovan was just having the better of it. He was that little bit busier. Then I thought he really grew into the fight, kind of rounds 4, 5, 6. But, you know, Barrett, when he landed that big left hook, he completely turned the fight on its head. And after that, he knew he had that power that he could take Donovan out. And he left hooks and the right hooks. He landed some really good looping right hooks into the body. But that left hook, bang on the chin. Accurate. The timing was brilliant. Absolutely spot on. Bang again. He just slipped to his left, loaded it, bang, fired back, straight up on top, bang on the chin. Donovan didn't even see it coming, and they're the shots that do the damage. That was a fantastic left hook from Barrett. But like I say, hats off to Donovan as well. He really did roll back the clock and put on a brilliant performance, one he can be proud of, and he showed great battle and great heart as well. But ultimately, the night belongs to Zelfa Barrett, and he knew when he had to find the punches, he could.
Well, there was some announcement for him, really, as a matchroom fighter, because when I saw this match made, I did kind of think to myself, why have they taken this, an awkward, technically proficient southpaw, but he had confidence in himself. And I called to the centre of the ring. Let's get the final announcement from David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Howard Foster calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 1 minute and 35 seconds of round number 8. Your winner by technical countout, and the new IBF Intercontinental Super Featherweight Champion, Zelfa Brown Flash Barrett.
So another good win there for Zelfa Barrett and a great matchroom debut. Well, coming up on Sky Elsewhere Thursday at 9 o'clock. A League of Their Own, Series 15. You can catch that on Sky One. And we've seen an impressive performance there from Zelfa Barrett, picking up that IBF Intercontinental Super Featherweight title. Jojo Diaz is IBF champ. I don't think we need to be too bothered about that just yet. Archie Sharp boxes tomorrow night. He's got the WBO European. Anthony Kachache, the British champion. So it'll be interesting to hear what might be planned for Barrett next. But he ticked the boxes there. They wanted somebody in Manchester Matchroom who could pull in the crowds possibly and be that exciting all-action fighter, and it looks like he could be that. He's down there with Andy Scott.
Zelfa, a little shake of the head there. That looked like a fight that might have been slipping away from you, but talk us through the